What's up, everyone? This is Crooked Stick coming at you with a map tour of Sosnavka here on FarmSim22 by Giant Software. This is a modded map. It is available in the mod hub. The author is Puma145. It is version 1.0, 389.94 megabytes to download. On console, you have 36 fields, 15 cell points. There is biogas, 855 blocks used out of 2600, so plenty of space left. Let's check it out. We have your house here with the sleep trigger. There's your silo. Up there is where you would unload into the silo. Around the back of your silo we have your fertilizer point here for liquid fertilizer and things like that. Your seed tank, and here's where you would load up a trailer from your silo. Around here we have your farm shop. Pretty decent sized shop. It will definitely fit everything that you start out with through this door. However, if you get into bigger harvesters or anything like that, you may have some trouble getting them in through these doors here, but that's something that you could look into later on. Here we have a pretty long shelter you could use for implements or machines or storage of whatever kind. Here we have three arch sheds with some tractors, which we will get into your vehicles once we get done with the farm here. Around here we have your gas pump, your diesel tank, and then we have a huge silage bunker here for your chaff or grass or whichever one you want to use. Plenty of space for your chaff and grass to do silage with. Over here to the right is your harvester with your field number 19, already with some wheat in it, ready to go. And right here to your right is your other field that you own, field 14. It has already been harvested and just needs you to come and clean it up. Here is your large cow barn with your slurry and your milk. Out back here we have a very nice huge pasture for the cows to run around in, even some trees for some shade, so that we don't start cooking the steak too early. Here is your feeding trough with your trigger to unload. It says that there's straw. I do not know where you would put that in. I'm assuming maybe over here at this door you can blow it in here on the floor. I know some barns before you can just pull in right here on this side here and maybe just blow the straw over that way. I don't really know about that setup for this one. Across the street here we have a water tower. This is not your water tower. It is not on your land, but you can use it to get water, so that makes it nice. It's right here beside the farm. Right here we have our bale barn. It is just marked as barn on your map. Here we have a weigh station right here on the farm, and behind the house here we have another long shelter that you could use for whatever your heart desires. This car does not come with the map. It is a car that I brought in for the tour. So let's check out what we do have. Starting out, you start out with the Z-Tour Forterra HSX120, the Proxima HS80. Those are your small tractors. Your medium tractor is the Z-Tour Crystal HD 170. Then you have the harvester that everybody loves, the Topliner 4090H. It does not come with any kind of a car or pickup truck or anything on this map. Like I said, this is just one that I brought in for the tour. You have one trailer, there's your header, you have one cultivator, one power harrow, one seeder, and 3 weights. Your seeder is 3 meters wide, and it plants various things. Now let's check out our map. This is your map for Sosnavka. As you can see, fields of all shapes and sizes. Lots of little small fields. 18 here is your biggest field on the map. But as you can see, there's lots of fields to choose from. Plenty of room for expansion. Here is your farm area. As you can see, there's your house, there's your shop, your diesel tank, your fertilizer tank, seed tank, silo, barn. There's the water tower, and here's the icon for your cow pasture. There is your field 14 and 19, along with your vehicles parked. Scrolling back, here is everything that you own on the map. This is your farm area, this being your cow pasture, and again your 2 fields. Every field is 100,000 or more, besides one. Field 26 is the cheapest one out of the 100,000 or more fields, sitting at $105,600. Your only one that's under 100,000 is field 31 right here in the middle of the map, and it is sitting at 85,536. And yes, even this little field number 9 right here is $115,032. So lots of fields to buy. As they are bigger, of course the price is more. Field 18 is sitting at $473,000. So some of the fields are I felt were a little expensive for the size, like 26. I feel like that's a bit much for that small field, but you know, maybe it's a realistic price. I'm not really sure. As you can see, you have multiple waterways coming through, plenty of bridges, plenty of trails and things to check out. Right here we have a water crossing that you can drive through, which we will be checking out here in just a couple on the map tour. Another little spot I wanted to show you is this little square here. This is a pig barn. There are no icons just yet. You have to purchase the land to get the icons. As you can see here, the pig barn is $49,632. We will go ahead and purchase just to show you. Once you purchase it, get off of that map. Now we have the icon for the pigs, and so we know where they're at. Also, here's your BGA. You do have to purchase it before you use it, but it is only $157,992, so almost $158,000, which is not bad for a BGA. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our tour. We are going to check out a few things. We're going to come up this way. We're going to check out the animal dealer, and there's a bakery over here. We have a small sawmill right there along the water. We probably won't look at that. We'll check out the shop here, and we'll come over here and I will show you the village. As you can see, there's some small fields here. Just people's backyard gardens. They are pretty small. However, if you go to your farmland map, you can see the border line here. You can purchase this land here. It will cost you, this side here will cost you $124,000. You can't purchase anything inside the city, the buildings, the houses, whatnot. Here are these 3 little fields, but you'll purchase this whole piece of land, and it is looking at $150,000. for that plot. As you can see, these fields are not numbered, but you can purchase the land. You can do with it what you want. You can leave the field small. You could probably come through, take out some trees, and plow, and make this a field yourself. Whatever you want to do with it, you can leave it, you can buy it. I just wanted to show you that it is available for purchase, and they are just little small, like, backyard garden fields, but that may be something that you want to look into sometime as you go along on the map. We are going to check out the garden center here, and some other little stops over in here. We have another sawmill, and a mill here. Plenty of gas stations on the map, and plenty of sawmills also. We have a sawmill there. There's another sawmill here, and then we have this little sawmill up here that's on the water. So lots of things going on this map. So let's get started with our tour. Again, this vehicle does not come on the map with the map. This is one that I brought in for the tour, just to get around a little bit faster than those tractors would carry me. I think they all only do like 25 miles an hour or something. So let's get on down the road here. Like I said, there's lots of little dirt back ways to go through, and get around. You don't really have to drive on the main roads a whole lot if you don't want to. Okay, so up this way is the animal dealer, and the bakery, and like I said, down over that way, down over this hill here, is that little sawmill that's at the bottom of the hill. So here is your buy and sell trigger for the animal dealer, and around the corner up here through the gateway. Be a little careful here. That's a pretty nice hump right there. And here's your bakery where you'll come to unload. So not a whole lot going on, just rusty old buildings and things like that. Some things on this map seem like it may need a little bit of refining or so, but other than that, it's really not a bad looking map. Down there's the little sawmill along the water that I showed you on the map. Plenty of fields, plenty of scenery to look at. Like I said, it's just some of it feels a little wonky to me. Not really a bad thing, just some things feel they're a little bit unfinished. Okay, here is the shop. There's the vehicle shop there, where you would bring things to get them repaired if you choose to do so. And inside the building here we have your trigger to buy and sell and all of those good things, which brings you to this menu. And that's pretty much it for this building. There you can come in here and do whatever, but there's really nothing else to do. I'll show you where we're at on the map here. Okay, we are up here at the top. As you can see, the two icons for the vehicle shop, and it's not too far from your farm, just down this road and across the bridge right here's your farm. So what we did was we cut up through here. There's the animal dealer, there's your bakery, and there's the sawmill by the water that I was talking about. But yeah, it's pretty much a straight shot down through here. Right here from the farm, you just come up, go over the bridge, and there's your vehicle shop. So whenever you buy something, this is where it will be. So you don't have too far to go to get any stuff that you purchase. Here we have a small gas station, Next, we're coming over here. I'll check out the village here. I'll show you these little fields. Then we'll drop down here. We'll check out the BGA. And then I'll come over here and show you the transport company. As you can see here, the train is coming down the tracks. Like I said, I do not know if there's some kind of trigger somewhere that may pop up if you have something to sell to them in the silos or whatnot. I'm not really sure how that all works out, so that would be something you could figure out. It may just be a sell point and just be done with it. The train may just be for show. I'm not really sure. There's not a whole lot of description for this map. So I would just say come and check it out for yourself and see what's what. Alright, so we're going to head on out of here. I'll take the entrance and exit this time so you can see where it's at. We are going to go up this way. I just didn't want to drive down this way and then have to drive back this way and all of that. Okay, so over here is one of the mini gas stations on this map. Looks like we have another bunker right there. Maybe you could use sometime. I don't know if you'd have to purchase the land for it or not. Okay, here we are in the little village. Got a park area for the kids. Lots of old, just dilapidated looking buildings. Here is your supermarket. That is a sell point for you. I just wanted to pull around the front here to show you. It is not an abandoned building. It is a supermarket. Around back here is your sell point for it. But you may want to back in here because there's no pull around spot or anything like that. So you may want to pull up and just back in so that you can unload here at the supermarket. We'll go down this way and we'll check out the magazine. This is a tight little spot right here. It is fairly tall, so it would probably be okay for a tipper trailer, as long as you don't have one of the really big ones. Whoop. Sorry about that. Okay, so we will drive over here really quick. I just want to show you these little fields here that's out back on the people's yards. As you can see, they are very small. Not even worth your time using a tractor for. As you can see, people have things planted in them. Some of them. But you can purchase this entire piece of land here. Like I said, you'll probably have to take out some trees and whatnot, but you could take out all these trees and plow all this piece of land here that if you choose to buy it on the map. Again, I'll show you over here on the map. This is where we're at in the village. This is the little fields I was showing you at the beginning of the tour. So as you can tell, they are small fields, but like I was saying, this is the section of land that you can buy. So it looks like it comes down almost right next to this field here. This field right here, field 7. So I would say probably to about right here is what you would be able to purchase. So you would have to take out these trees if you chose to go ahead and plow this and just turn it into one field. Or, you know, like I said, you can just leave this alone and just let the people have their own little backyard gardens, whatever you choose to do. Alright, now down this way we have our BGA coming up here on the right hand side. As you can see, it's all walled in. We have all of our little areas. I am going to jump up here really quick and show you the pig farm, or the pig enclosure. There's your buy and sell trigger. You can get your pigs. If you own pigs, they will be on the right hand side of the big picture of the pig there, and then you just choose how many you want to sell, things like that. Here is their food trough. Not a bad space. It looks like they got some little shelters here for some shade. Plenty of mud for the pigs to waller around in. Some more little spots for shade. And then the barn part. So not a bad little setup there. And over here is your slurry from the pigs if you choose to get them. I don't know if that shelter back there, let's see the map here. Where'd we go? There we are. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that little shelter is on that piece of land right there. So I guess you could have you a little shelter down here for whatever machines or implements you need to take care of your pigs. And now across the street, we will jump in here to the biogas plant. Here we have the weigh station. It's just like the one at your farm. And plenty of space for silage making. Look at this. It looks like it's probably the same bunker that you have at the farm, just way more of them. And then through here we have the rest of the BGA. So not a really bad setup. Pretty nice actually. Okay, now we are going to head over to the transport company. Down that way is another gas station. And over here to the right, as you can see, there's the train tracks there. And the train does run down through here on its own. Again, I will show you what I was talking about. Up in here is where you would unload. And usually maps that have the train, you would unload, and then there would be a spot somewhere around the back somewhere or something where the train could load up. They have this set up here, but like I said, there's not a trigger anywhere to rent the train that I have seen. So I apologize if there is a trigger somewhere. I have not found it. I've looked around pretty good, I thought, for a trigger. So I did not see a trigger to use the train or rent the train. And when you switch through vehicles, you don't go to the train. So I don't really know how usable the train actually is on this map. So anyway, that is, let me show you where we're at on the map here. We just came from right here at the BGA, and there's the pig farm. So we're right here. This is at the transport company. Another gas station. And here is another small sawmill. So I think we're going to cut over here. We will stop here, check out the spinnery, and then we're going to jump over here to the garden center, and then we'll do our water crossing, and I will show you a couple of other little spots here. So let's go ahead and jump across this way, and we'll come down by the spinnery and have a quick look at that. Nice open areas though. This is a very open map. Not a whole lot of fencing areas or walled in areas or too much trees, too much bushes. It is a very open area map, and plenty of room for expansion. If you're somebody that likes to do big fields like this area right here, you can connect all three of these fields if you want to, and then you would just have one big field here. But as you can see, you are going to have trees and things in between the fields that you're going to have to cut down to do that. But as you can see, like this little area here that we are looking at, you can buy this little section here, which is not bad, but you could put your own little field in right there, or you could buy it just to have a shelter there, whatever you wanted to do with it. You can also purchase the land around your pig barn. You can buy these little hilly areas here. The darker areas are the forestry areas. So lots of room for expansion and things like that. Okay, this is your spinnery, I believe, if I went to the right place. Some of these places just look old and dilapidated, and let's check the map here, make sure we're going in the right direction. Yeah, this is the spinnery here, where we're at. So if you get into sheep and whatnot, then that's your spinnery. Whoop, 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 whoop. And down here we have a power generator situation. So some little cool things to check out on the map. Up that way is the trails. Okay, and here is the garden center. Again, we have another narrow, not as narrow as the other one. Seems like it's taller though, but that's where you would unload for the garden center. It looks like we have another sell point there for the garden center. And around here are the greenhouses. You can't purchase any of this or do anything with it. It's just a sell point. So you can't do anything with those greenhouses. Slow down here. It looks like they tried to maybe make that one a little bit easier, but it just did not turn out. We're going to go around this little field here. And around the corner. and into the water crossing that I showed you on the map. As you can see, there is a road through here. Just driving through some high water. Plenty of little back roads here that we can do. I am not going to go all the way around with this road here. We're going to kind of jump up over the hill here in a second. But you know, it's not too bad a scenery down through here. This road does. We are over here. As you can see, I'm getting ready to jump up over the hill here, but this road does go down underneath all these bridges, and then it circles up around and connects to this road, and then you can just pop right up through there. But just to try and save some time, I'm just cutting up through this part. Okay. Here we have the large sawmill. Again, the crane does not work. I did try this crane out. You cannot get in it and do anything with it. But that is your large sawmill there. I'll show you here on the map. Yeah, so that's your large sawmill. That's the biggest one on this map. And down this way we have the mill. If you drop down this way, and then down around here is your sell point. You just pop up in here, do your thing. Again, it is connected to the train track, but there is not a trigger for the train. So I just assume either once you load into the silo, maybe that's when you get the option to rent the train. I'm not really sure. Okay. That yet another gas station. So we're going to cruise up through here and let you check out some scenery with the fields and all those types of things, and then we're going to come back down here to the farm, and that'll conclude our map tour for Sosnavka here on Farming Simulator 22. I don't know why they put so many gas stations on this map, or sawmills for that matter, because I really didn't see any kind of major like forestry areas going on. But here's some of the other fields that's we got going on over here. There's some little fields over here too, so you know, different changes in scenery and things to check out. When I do these map tours, I try not to show you every single thing that there is to see on the map. I like to leave some kind of mystery for you to discover for yourself if you choose to do the map. I like to just give you the basics and you know, let you check out some scenery as I drive along. Here we are back at the farm. Again, this is Sosnavka. The author is Puma 145. It is 389.94 megabytes to download on console. Pretty nice map. Again, some things just feel unfinished to me. It may just be the effect that they wanted for this map. I'm not sure. Not a bad map though. So come check it out. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. I am Crooked Stick. I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed it, give the video a like. This is Sosnavka. I am Crooked Stick. I'll catch you next time.